What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Three View. Today, we are joined by Texas Brahmas head coach Michael Rooney. Welcome to our Three View series.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, of course. So, when we look at your history, you are not new to the NAHL family of leagues as you spent the past few seasons working with Mason City and North Iowa. How do you think those experiences helped you prepare you to take over this role with the Texas Brahmas?
Yeah, my experience up in Mason City was a great experience. I got to learn from some high-profile coaches, PK O'Hanley, Mark Hicks, Nick Brunato, Alex North, who's now with the Toros. Got to work very closely with them every day on the ice and got to see the ins and outs of junior hockey at being there every single day and what's expected of the players, but also the coaching staff as well, and the details that we have to bring day in, day out so our players have the most to develop.
And when you saw that this position with the Brahmas was open, what originally drew you to, being considered for this role, and how excited are you to, get things started?
Yeah, this organization's definitely a place I've had my eye on for a while. They have an established culture of winning and development of not only their players but their coaches as well. And when I was looking into this position, it just seemed like a great fit with Coach Wildfong, Coach Murphy with the NA team, and getting to work hand in hand with those guys every single day and kind of developing my new coaching style with what they have to offer. And I mean, it's been very apparent that winning matters here, and that's what we're in the business here to do, is to win hockey games.
And you touched on it yourself. The Brahmas have a history of success at both the NA and the NA3 level. How do you plan on continuing that success, but also putting your own stamp on the program as well?
Yeah, absolutely. They, like I said, the winning is they're perennial contenders here with both teams, and following the blueprint laid out by the NA team and Coach Chad before me, and really focusing on the little details and working on player development, getting players opportunities to skate with tier two teams, to get college commitments, to go on college visits. All those things lead to getting fans in the building, scouts in the building. And when you're doing that, you're going to be winning hockey games.
And you just touched on it yourself. You guys obviously play in the same building as the NA team. Talk about how you plan on executing that relationship with Coach Wildfong and giving players the opportunities at the next level.
Yeah, it's being a sponge, both as a player and as a coach. In the meetings every single day, our players, they get the opportunity to practice with the NA team when they are performing well and they're earning those opportunities. And then on the other hand, with the coaching staff, just making sure that we constantly are having those discussions, what we can do better, how we can relate to players. And with Coach Wildfong, who's had so much success, he knows a lot on handling players and what we need to do to develop the players the best we can and provide that opportunity for our players to see what it takes to be a tier two hockey player.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we hopped on this interview, you touched on that you moved to Texas just a few weeks ago. How has that transition been, and how has this existing staff helped you acclimate to the settings?
Yeah, everyone's been great inside the building, very welcoming. Definitely a little bit of culture shock coming from Mason City. Just bigger city, bigger town, a lot hotter down here, but still very good hockey and excited for that. But now that we're in training camp here, we're excited to get things moving on and no more time about the sun, and it's all about playing hockey.
And as you prepare to, have your first year behind the bench as a head coach, what do you want the Brahma players to be known for in terms of identity and on ice performance?
Yeah, we're a team that's going to play fast. We're going to play heavy, and we're going to be very disciplined. Those are our three big things that we're going to take into every single game and carry out throughout the season and build upon.
And what have you noticed most about the players that have been attending the training camp?
Yeah, I mean, high hockey IQ. Every player can skate. Every player's physical. We're excited about the team that we have coming into this season, and I think that they're all potentially guys that can get to the tier two level or get to NCAA hockey.
Yeah, for sure. And have you had a chance to kind of study last year's roster and identified players that could be returning that you'll kind of lean on as the veteran presence in the locker room?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a few players that are getting some opportunities at other camps. So from those guys, also to guys like Nick Catalano, Gianni Benson, Caden Michael, Charlie Wilson, Malo Phillips, guys that have been here, done that, and guys that we're really going to lean on to take a bigger step in their role, not just producing on the ice, but off the ice as well, becoming leaders.
Yeah, absolutely. And with your new place that you'll call home in Texas, how important is it for you to help grow the sport of hockey in an untraditional hockey market?
Yeah, it's huge down here. We have the youth program. We have players that want to wear the Brahma logo. They want to make the NA3 team. They want to play for the NA team. We just signed a player from our 16U team. He's going to be getting a taste of junior hockey, and we're really excited about that. We have other players from the state of Texas, whether that's Dallas Stars Elite or some of the top 18U AA teams in the state, but everyone's excited to be a Brahma in the state of Texas. It doesn't matter what youth team you play for. Everyone knows the purple and black Brahmas, and that's what we pride ourselves on. Is everyone here wants to play for our organization.
And what are you going to bring from your experiences in the West Division with Mason City down to the South Division with the Brahmas?
Structure. That's one of the things in the West Division. There's no nights off. If you miss a detail, if you miss an assignment, that puck's going in the back of your net. There's good players in that division, and it's physical as well. The South, it's a physical division as well, and we plan on just making sure every detail's met, holding our players accountable. And when we start playing our way, that's when we're going to start winning hockey games.
Yeah, absolutely. And the season is just a few short weeks away. What is one goal that you have for yourself and the team as you head into year one?
For year one, we definitely want to be at the top of the division. We want to see our players get college opportunities, and we want to be competitive, and we want the target on our back. We want every team to have their A game against us, because then we know we're playing good hockey.
All right. Well, thank you so much for hopping on this call and good luck down in Texas.
All right, thank you so much.